MLB Sunday leadoff coverage presented by Uber Eats. Hotter from there. Toronto in the one spot in the AL wildcard standings.
Instilled his philosophy in managing attention to detail. The offense starts to do their thing. Number one since July 13th when John Schneider took over this ball.
Outscored, they're last in the league in runs scored, home runs.
Whole season. So you're looking for that ad that's going to take you over the top. It's going to give you, just have it in house. What I'm saying is you get those added pieces that's going to have personality-wise as well.
That perhaps they're looking at, they're interested in Michael Fulmer, one of the relievers that the Tigers could it be me?
Yeah, well, it's very unfortunate. When you think about what AJ hit, that's one of the best in the game. You're going to have teams that's vying for those arms. So when you have you're going to have some hurt feelings. Some guys have built relationships. Feels good when you're on the winning side, but on the losing side, you don't want U-Haul boxes as well.
AJ Hinch told us all before the game that he's very honest with his players, yes, and they're in this situation. It's got to do. Jason, back up to you.
Ahmed, thank you. And to build on that, AJ said, look, they're going to come and following the Tigers. This bullpen has a couple of very coveted arms right now.
Thought that the bullpen was going to be one of the weaknesses of this ball club, and all of a sudden throughout the year it's been throwing good as Joe Jimenez. So there's a number of arms out there that could be coveted by some.
The Blue Jays went and got last trade deadline Jose Barrios.
Yeah, they needed and right away injected some positivity and heart for them. Here are the numbers for Barrios, 7-4 with a 5. Can do that down and away. I think that sets up his breaking ball, and he's got an outstanding breaking ball. For the batters, that tough angle that he has from the right side, he's over on the third base side. 3 earned runs or fewer in 5 straight starts. That's the guy the Blue Jays have been waiting
with you guys for Barrios. And here's the lineup he is going to face. The Tigers got a boost from Riley
throughout the game, and Willie Castro batting 9th, even though he's got 2 hits in the series. Both of them have been
better of each other. They're going to hear about it. And AJ told us that Javi Baez is really Riley Green, the 21-year-old, first pitch 12:08 today, and so great.
Didn't hit a ball hard.
Right, we'll see if there's some adjustments.
Uber Eats. Tigers are looking for a split here, and it's 0-2. Curveball so good.
He doesn't get the movement that you need when he's missed back a lot of solid contact against that fastball. So
with the Blue Jays, and this is just really an excellent curveball.
For 5 on Friday.
If he's got a good breaking ball, and it looks like he's got his good one today.
Spun it in for strike 1. This Tigers offense, Dan, was historically rough.
Entire time, but they've continued to work, and they've never stopped working with and work on different things. But it's been very difficult to watch. People have underachieved.
He got ahead quickly again, and then
he's also got a changeup and a little bit of a two-seamer. But when he's hitting,
was looking for something out over the plate too, and you saw that little awkward swing, like uh-oh, emergency.
Javi Baez knows exactly who he's facing. They're brothers-in-law. There's a feeling Baez might swing at the. No, he didn't. Here's the thing. Look, there's a deep relationship between these two. Javi takes a strike, 1-1.
Together.
Well, Javi down the left field line, and this is
the last time he was 0 for 3 with a punch out in that game. Jose pitched his breaking ball.
Yeah, he's thrown a couple of fastballs, one on the outside part of the plate, one on the inside plate, and that's one that Baez earlier in the season was really chasing. He's gotten a little.
1-2. Baez hits a high drive down the line. Wow. Javi is out in front of the plate.
He's begging. You can see it. It's in the 5th deck. Not a lot of people go up there.
This man and Javi Baez's wedding, and there is a breaking ball, 2-2. They're brothers-in-law. Friend you guys faced, did you have one of these situations?
I'm trying to win. We can be friends outside the field.
To left field again for Baez. Did he? Javi, what? What are you doing, buddy? That's 3 possible home runs that have twisted foul in just about the same. So he's going to try the right side and foul it away. This is a great at bat, but
got to throw him something off speed. He's going to get him out in front on that front foot. He's got him.
He's up to recognize pitches.
Inside and low. He's so caught up in the rivalry. He lost the count.
Up here looking for the ball, swinging as hard as I can. A couple of loud foul balls, but okay.
3-2. Baez takes ball 4. Borderline. Another, they're close friends, and it's this margin.
I guarantee you a month ago.
A little bit of his movement just to recognize the pitch instead of just swinging while the base after that at bat.
You know he does, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a great at bat. Forget about him over at first base.
See that walk over there as it's 0-2 on Cabrera. Is such a marvel, and his spray chart is so fun to look at because that right.
I mean, if you watch him take batting practice, that's all he does. So when he gets into the game, he doesn't have to ball. He'll show you why you shouldn't.
Yeah, I pulled a home run the other day, but his stroke is now to right field.
Pitch him away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He doesn't have the bat speed and hole on the right side of the infield, but the Blue Jays still play him up the middle.
And that's been giving him some trouble.
Struck him out with a high fastball. He struck out everybody else. We're scoreless through a half inning.
Knows the strike zone, understands the strike zone, but he says, you know what, I want to do some damage too.
For this Toronto team that is 10-3 under John Schneider.
And get some extra bases off of it.
Ball and 2 strikes on 27-year-old.
Springer out of the lineup again. Santiago Espinal not in the lineup also. He's been hitting.
Catcher infielder extraordinaire Josh Van Meter for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
This is the natural.
Extra bases, you say?
Yeah.
Reyes is underneath for out number 1.
Let's take a look at the rest of the Kirk and Bichette, the big 3-run home run you mentioned yesterday from Teoscar Gurriel.
Yeah, it's number 1 in the league in batting average, 5th in home runs, 3rd on an 11-game hit streak for the Blue Jays. When Hill
fastball and say, hey, hit it until you, or prove it to me you can hit my fastball. As you see, the starts that I've seen him pitch, he has proven that. Stay away from that one that's right down the middle.
Swinging team, they're a very aggressive team, but when they face
1-1.
It's going to be really interesting to watch moving which way.
It's different than the iPad, isn't it?
Pitchers they've never faced before. It takes them one time through the lineup. They want to see what the spin is on that breaking ball, or patterns. There's no patterns, and when they step into that batter's box, but they don't know this guy, so it might take a while for them to understand.
From Hill, and that's ball 4. It's a 1-out walk. So when you were going up to the signs for you,
I was just looking for the baseball. Okay, I would do my homework, but we'd have the percentages. He'll throw his breaking ball when he's behind in the count. All of those kind of things. See where the ball. I wanted to see a couple pitches out of his hand to see what the ball was doing.
yeah, the good comes with the bad, right, guy?
Don't tell that to Nolan Ryan.
Well, I mean,
there weren't as many of them.
I know J.R. Richards. And here is Alejandro Kirk, a really well-liked guy across base. They're just phenomenal.
He got such a kick in the All-Star game of Fernando Valenzuela, and now his son is catching him in the All-Star. But he did get an autograph for his father, so that was pretty cool.
Well, that's on
Kirk. Hill has a strike, outer portion, 2-2.
He doesn't strike out much. He walks a ton because.
On the ground to 3rd, Candelario to 2nd to get 1, and Cassian. We're scoreless through 1 here at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto.